So welcome back everyone to Web Gaming Central. We're here back in Mass Effect. Let's go ahead and have some conversation.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
Wait a minute, I've never seen this part. Okay. Ay.
You've had members of other species make a pass at you?
Constantly. Very awkward. Skin tone apparently attractive by Turian standards. Subset of Krogan sexual deviants enjoy Solarian flexibility. More cartilage and skeletal structure. Asari offers intriguing, actually. Wonder why. Trans-species pheromones unlikely to work. Must be neurochemical.
I appreciate you letting me down easy.
No offense intended. Solarian reproduction different. Very little sex drive.
This is great.
If intended to try human, would try you. Glad you stopped by. Cleared the air.
Oh my god. I've never seen that part. I'm sorry for laughing so loud in the microphone, but oh man, I never expected that.
Commander,
you know,
can I help you with something?
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
Commander.
You're right. Jacob's so cool, but yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and okay, select that. Thank you. No, these nothing new. Interestingly enough.
Samara wants a moment with you, Commander.
Oh, does she now? Oh, excuse me. Close the door in my face, why don't you? Alright, let's go ahead and talk to all of our crew members. The last thing we did was talk to Thane. We do need to revisit that conversation again. I forget. Wow, actually I didn't want to go straight to her. Talk to her in a minute. Of course, Kasumi.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all. I'm glad to hear Thane and his son are back in touch. It'll be hard, but I think they'll be fine. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on.
That's awesome.
Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Yikes. So Bert has a thing for Kasumi, and he's not looking at her eyes. Or is he? Never mind.
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over.
That's so cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
Yeah, I know about those kind of hugs. Alright. Let's go ahead and talk to Samara. See what she's... Oh, not yet. Not yet. Keep forgetting Thane. Sheesh. Thane. Just talk, buddy.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12.
Yikes.
They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away. I was an investment.
Ouch.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes, as a resource, but also as a person. They regretted their need for me.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. The Hanar are only unusual in that they need other species to do the killing for them. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but have you ever seen one move quickly outside of water? Or fire a gun?
Okay.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
What exactly are the terms of the compact?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical aid. They ask Drell to assist them.
This can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. Few do. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encompassing, the oceans of Kaje, you would see them differently. A stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving. So fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the black of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
Okay.
Why was your race going extinct?
Overpopulation. That must sound trite to you. Humans developed mass effect drive before the problem became acute. Our homeworld, Rakana, had few resources. We hadn't even developed fusion power when the soil began to fail from overuse and pollution. The Hanar found us a century ago. They sent hundreds of ships, evacuated thousands of us. Billions more had to be left behind.
Wow.
What's the state of Rakana now?
Do you read your philosophers? A man named Thomas Hobbes. When all the world is overcharged with inhabitants, then the last remedy of all is war, which provideth for every man by victory or death. As Rakana died around them, my people slaughtered each other for mouthfuls of water, crumbs of food.
Wow.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Love this guy, he's cool.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Oh, yes, by the way, you need to get those upgrades. First... Oh, yeah.
We need to have the best equipment possible to take on the Collectors. You have any leads I could chase down?
I've already upgraded the Normandy's exploration probes. I have no additional suggestions.
Cool, okay. Let's go ahead and investigate then.
The Drell live on the Hanar homeworld, don't they?
Yes. I know many think the Han are difficult to understand. It's just that they're very formal with those they don't know. We know them quite well. If you ever get close enough to a Hanar that they tell you their soul name, you would find them warm.
Okay.
I thought that Hanar only let very close friends know their soul name.
Most of my commissions were for Hanar. I grew close to my regular contacts. Soul names tend to be poetic. A Hanar known for its cynicism might take a name that means illuminates the folly of the dancers.
Hanar talk using bioluminescence. That's more of an obstacle than their politeness.
True. Many Drell have had their eyes genetically modified to perceive their higher frequency flashes. I had the treatment. I can't tell the difference between a dark red and black, but I can see ultraviolet light as a silver color.
Okay.
When you pray for the wicked, who exactly are you praying to?
That depends on the circumstance.
Yeah,
To
okay.
find my target, I speak with them on Kira, Lord of Hunters. When I act to defend another, Arashu, goddess of motherhood and protection. And when I have taken my target, I speak with Kalahira, goddess of oceans and the afterlife.
I didn't know that Drell had many gods.
It's one of our older beliefs. Many embrace the Hanar and Kindlers now, or the Asari philosophies. The old ways are dying. There are so many ways to interpret one's place in the universe. Who needs the wisdom of our ancestors? The younger generations don't believe they can help us fathom genetic engineering, orbital strikes, or alien races.
Oceans and afterlife don't seem to have much in common.
Consider, the ocean is full of life, yet it is not life as you and I know it. To survive there, we must release our hold on land, accept a new way to live. So it is with the death. The soul must accept its departure from the body. If it can't, it will be lost.
Okay.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall return to my meditations.
I should go, I swear that's just so frequent. You know, before I talk to her, let's go talk to Miranda, because I know that her conversation is going to be a mission. So, let's go ahead and talk to Miranda.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard.
Yep.
Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Yep, let's go talk to Garrus, and then we'll just kind of move through everyone. And, but I'm gonna talk to Samara next, because she's on the same level.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis.
Oh, you're welcome.
Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
You actually think we'll find something worse than Collectors or Reapers?
I like to expect the worst. There's a small chance I'll be pleasantly surprised.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
I thought you'd be used to high-risk operations on human ships. I mean, think about trekking Saren to Ilos.
Sure, but that was quick. We raced out, landed, blew up some Geth, and saved the galaxy. This time we've got Miranda and Cerberus and that AI all telling us what we're up against. I think I preferred blind optimism.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly, the Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine they'll stop you this time. But an unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
Do you ever regret leaving CSEC or the Turian military?
Not for a minute. When it comes down to it, Shepard, I don't think I'm a very good Turian. When a good Turian hears a bad order, he follows it. He might complain, but he knows his place. I just don't see the point in staying quiet and polite. Not when the galaxy is at stake.
Well, that's why I like you, Garrus.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Yikes.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in the ring.
Uh-oh.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
That's why I like Garrus. Oh no. I'm not gonna dive into that one.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence.
Did that one.
Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
Okay.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
What that does is starts a romantic rendezvous with Garrus. As you know, though, I'm with Liara, so I'm not going to explore that at all. Alright, let's talk to Chakwas. Oh no, actually no.
How may I help you,
We're not.
Commander?
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander?
I just called to say I'll see you later. Or came to say I'll see you later. Let's go talk to Samara and grab this something. But this is so interesting. One of my faves. Oh, wrong room. Wrong room. Nothing to see here. Move along. Alright.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's alright. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month, she may be gone. This is the best opportunity I've ever had.
Where is she?
Omega, a nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years.
Yikes.
It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
Yikes.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature or art?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination with Ardat Yakshi. Some cultures worshipped them as gods of destruction. Now the Asari have a place in the galaxy, and they don't wish this defect to be widely known. As far as I know, only 3 exist today. 2 chose a life of seclusion. The 3rd ran.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She was not taking a great moral stand. She simply wants to keep killing. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic one.
Can't she abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. The effect is narcotic. The more she does it, the more she needs to do it. She will never stop. She can't.
So you hunt down these Asari just because they're born with a genetic condition?
It manifests with maturity. When one is diagnosed, she is offered the chance to live in seclusion and comfort. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates. There is no redemption for such a person.
They have to choose between prison and death.
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth does not want to be cured, she won't be.
Okay.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature...
Yikes.
This monster. She is my daughter.
You said this is genetic. How many children do you have?
3. And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds.
Yikes.
Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Yikes.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
What a situation. Yikes. Oof. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Ooh, loud of crazy. Alright, let's go down one more level. There's just a few more people to talk to. And then this video will be done. We'll come back in the next one. I guess we'll start with this guy.
Back for more?
Not for more.
Hell of a mission down there on Zoria. Can't believe Vito got away. 20 years of tracking.
That's
gone.
recanting what he's already said. So let's go.
Oh, I gotta let that go. We have more important things to do.
Oh, what am I doing? Okay, let's not get stuck on things here. Okay, let's see. Alright, let's try to actually walk down the stairs. Jack! Hello!
Hey.
What's happening?
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
She loves me.
I should go.
Whatever.
I should go. I love that saying. You know, it's funny because there's a few posts and forum posts about this game that will ever go down as some of the funniest things I've heard.
It's almost doubled their power draw.
But they seem pretty wicked.
Indeed. Don't worry. A few tweaks to the forward capacitors, and the balance is back in line.
Yeah, so it was one... Oh man, that was talking about some of the things that, you know, for those who were really playing this game, or really, you know, huge fans of this game, it is basically talking about some of the things you find yourself saying after playing this game so many times. And yeah, there's a few videos put up, parodies of the "I should go" statement, and oh man, totally hilarious.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How are you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart?
Oh, God.
Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? What did you want?
It's a short-lived species, so that's where the joke comes from. Okay, anyway.
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things.
Oh, God.
Direction, control. That's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now, let's find something big to kill.
You gotta love that guy, man. If you don't like Grunt, then you're not human. Oh, you're not alive. One of the two. Jeez, this guy is funny. Alright, so I think that is a wrap. Let's go ahead and check our missions, though. Well, I don't think that's a good way to do it, but then again, yes it is. Let's come out of here. Let's see, do we have everything? Ooh, we got upgrades. Yay. Everything gets doubled. I'll take it. We should actually start upgrading everything. I think we already did start doing that, but there's so much more to do. Alright, so help Samara on Omega. As far as that, everything else can either wait or... Right, so there's a few things. So saving crashing ship, that's one. Recruiting tally, that's definitely another. Then we got the Project Overlord and all these things, but those things can wait. Those are DLC things, so they can actually wait to Chaka. All that's done. So what we have now is to help Samara, and that's what we shall do. And we are going to do that, of course, in the next video, so please stay tuned. So much more coming. And we're going to be nearing the end of the game eventually, so stick with me. I'll try again to keep getting these videos out as fast as I can. I know we miss a week here and there sometimes, but the goal is to get that done as soon as possible. So now that we're there, I'm going to actually go out, and I want to see where we are as far as our team status here. What do we have? Okay, cool. Cool. So it's just Samara, and then we have 2 more squaddies to get. And once we get them, there will also be separate missions. Okay, so there's missions to get them, and then there's missions to help them with. So it's 4 missions right there, and then you can pretty much expect the finale to come. So we're about 4, 5, 6 missions out of the end of the, from the end of the game. So do stay tuned, folks. It gets very interesting from here on out. It really does, because some of the DLC from this point on, some of the special missions from this point on are very, very, very good. But in particular,
an appointment with Shaira in 3 months.
3 months.
Can't wait.
Shaira.
We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about some sorry prostitute?
Hey, watch it. It's not like that at all. You won't understand unless you meet her.
Yeah, okay. But, I remember Shaira is from Mass Effect 1. We met her, but I think she's on this game, or we'll get a cameo with her again. But anyway, thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and talk to Joker really fast.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here? Joker?
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
I know.
Oh my god, this dude is great. Alright.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, guys, thanks. We'll come back in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Signing off.